Hey guys, this is Oche Toto coming back to you guys again with another video. So I got this on my chest, in my mind. I've wanted to talk about this for, maybe a week ago, this week. I want to talk about the single mothers. This is a message to those who are single mothers to children. Single mothers. If you have children, wouldn't it be wise for you to start becoming a parent now? Wouldn't it be wise for you to start changing your behavior? When I see single mothers, a lot of these single mothers literally act like they are in high school. They act like they're teenagers when literally you are a 22, 30, 40, 50-year-old woman with children. And to add salt to injury, you're still chasing men, literally, even though you got pregnant by a guy who didn't want to take care of his responsibility. And you don't want to develop emotionally, mentally, to mature to be the greatest role model to your children. Women, if you don't want to become a single mother, right? It'll be best for you to just save your virginity for marriage. It is hard being a single mother, especially in these times when the single mother rate is on a rise in every community, especially the black community. But I'm just talking about women in general. There's nothing to be proud of being a single mother, and then you're being an irresponsible mother because you're still doing the exact same thing when you didn't have children. You're still drinking, you're still smoking, you're still going to the nail salons, you're doing all these unnecessary things when you got a child that you need to take care of. Like, literally. And then you're looking for that high-value man. You shouldn't be worrying about a man. You should be worrying about your child. You would be marriageable if you just kept your virginity. But now you ruin your chances of getting a man, because most men, they don't want to take the responsibility. They don't want to take the responsibility of another man. They want their own children. Why are you women literally who are single mothers are encouraging young women that there's nothing wrong with you being a single mother? There is something wrong with it, because now the woman, she can't hang out like she used to anymore. It's all about the child and herself now. Now she has to go through the baby crying. She got to feed the child. She got to take the child to school, literally. But then you got other women who are single mothers that give the child to their mother and look at their child as a burden because that child is affecting my life. Well, you should have kept your legs closed. But yes, you do have irresponsible single mothers who don't want to take care of their children. It's not the deadbeat fathers, even though I don't encourage it because I want to make a video about those deadbeat fathers. But what I'm saying is that most of these single mothers need to start thinking about their children. They need to start teaching young women, don't make the same mistakes that I do, which there are. And stop focusing on chasing men. Women, you don't have a chance. I'm sorry. You may not take me seriously, that's fine, but let's come to reality. Most men do not want to take care of another man's responsibility. It is time for you women to start growing up, start developing. You need to start becoming more mature now. You got a child. You can't be shaking your butt on OnlyFans or shaking your butt on Instagram, YouTube, all these other platforms that you do in front of your 2-year-old son or your 2-year-old daughter. I literally see this on Reddit. I see single mothers who literally post pics, not only twerking, but they post pics of themselves half naked when they did that when they didn't have children. Now you're still doing it when you got children. If you didn't want to become a mother, you should have kept your legs closed. But no, you wanted to have sex. You want to be irresponsible with your body. That is the problem. Like, I don't understand with these single mothers. They complain, no man wants me, because no man wants to take care of another woman's man's responsibility. We're not gonna do that. We're just not. I'm sick and tired of women keep, like, you single mothers, you don't want to take the responsibility. You act immature. You literally act immature. Every time I see you chicks, not all single mothers act mature, but you see most of them that do. And I'm sick of it. You know, you care about taking care of your hair, doing your nails, doing all that instead of your child. Your child's crying. You don't want nothing to do with your child. You know, you made that mistake. You made the mistake of having that child. And that child is right now is an effect of your life. You know, you gotta pay attention to your child more now than yourself. And you're stressed out because of that as a single mother. But what I'm trying to say is that women, when you got children, even though you had a child at a wedlock, you can't behave the way that you used to behave. And I also had to bring this up. You can't even dress the same way that you used to dress when you were single. You just can't. You can't be looking provocative and you had a son. You know, your son is going to think it's okay for women to look provocative. Why would you want to show that to your son? You're supposed to show that a woman's supposed to look conservative, more modest, more appealing, and your son would say, you know, yeah, you know, I want a woman just like my mom, who looks like this and behave modest. You want your son or daughter to look at you as an inspiration, not a disappointment. You see? So I'm just making this video because, you know, I have to get this out of my chest and out of my mind because I'm sick and tired of seeing young single women and older single women behaving very immature when they have children. Like I said, if you want to behave immature, it's best for you to not have children. When you have children, like I said, it's not gonna happen overnight for you to change, but at least try to seek help or ask somebody who are experienced with children how to become better parents to raise my children right. You know, it's better for you to seek help, seek advice, seek those with experience with children, how to become a better parent to my children. That way you don't become a failure and a disappointment to your children. You know, I'm just sick and tired of seeing immature single mothers, still doing they're still chasing men, even though they got pregnant by one, still drinking, still smoking, haven't changed a damn. They haven't changed a bit, and they literally their children are a bare witness of their mother smoking, drinking, acting like a hoe. And their children are going to pick up the same habits as their mother. Like I said, I'm not bashing single mothers because there are good single mothers out there. But I'm going to probably make another video about young women should take advice from wise single mothers to not become another statistic like them. Because there are wise single mothers that take responsibility for their mistakes. They learn, and they want to teach young women to not make the same mistakes that they have made. So I'm gonna make a video about that. But I'm just gonna make this message for young women. Young women, it's keep your virginity. I know it's hard. I know you want to know what it's like to have sex for the first time, but you have to understand, most of these men, they just want to have sex with you just for pleasure. They don't want to have sex with you for love, because sex is not love. Sex is pleasure. It's pleasure. That's what it is. And it is best for you women to just keep it. You know, don't get a condom. Don't get birth controls. Look, those things don't work all the time. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Just wait until you get married. You don't want to become another statistic like these single mothers who most of the time are irresponsible with their children, who don't care about the well-being of their children, because yes, you do got single mothers like that. And it's best for those women. Like I said, I'm not just bashing single mothers. I'm creating solutions. The solution is you start maturing, you start developing.